Yeah.
The thing about archery is, just like martial arts, one of the things that I learned when I was teaching is that it's way easier to teach someone that knows nothing than to teach someone who learned something incorrectly. The people who learned something incorrectly, the moment things got tense and they panicked, they went back to the old ways because it's sort of ingrained in their system. So archery, one of the things that's very important is proper form and then proper execution, especially having a surprise shot. And learning how to have a surprise shot is...
What do you mean?
Yeah,
A
see?
surprise shot?
You don't know.
No.
See, that's
no.
this is the thing. In high-pressure situations, one of the most important things is to have a shot process where you don't know exactly when the arrow is going off. You just have a process where you're pulling through the shot and the shot breaks. So it's a surprise shot. So you put the pin on the target.
Mm-hmm.
I use a thumb trigger.
Yeah.
I
I do too.
I use a thing called an Onyx clicker.
Okay.
And the reason why I use the Onyx clicker is like a hinge. It gives you a two-stage of the trigger, right? So as I'm at full draw, I put slight pressure and I hear a click. And that click means it's ready to go off with more pressure. So I've gone through stage one. Now stage two is just concentrating on the shot process and knowing it's going to break. And then there's no flinching. There's no tweak. There's no the thing that people do when they have a finger trigger. They twitch because your body is anticipating the shock of the bow. And when you're doing that, you can be off by 6 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, all over the place because you're moving. You're moving while you're shooting. When you're doing it with a rifle, it's very different because obviously a rifle's far faster.
Yeah.
And then you have a scope, so you're zoomed in many
Yeah.
magnifications, and all you have to do is just slowly squeeze. And if you're smart, you'll be prone, or you'll have your rifle rested on a tripod or something where you have a good steady. It's much easier. With a bow, it's very different because you're holding it with your arm, so you have to have the proper form, you have to have the proper posture, and then there's this thought process. And my friend Joel Turner, who is a sniper, created a whole system for people called Shot IQ. He's got this whole online system of developing the proper execution of a shot. When you see like tournament archers, when they go to Vegas, so what a Vegas tournament is, you have 3 targets.